Hi, first grade readers. Mrs. McCary here. Today, I want to teach you that good readers don't just work really hard on tricky words. They also work really hard to understand what they're reading. In fact, good readers often stop and check for understanding to really make sure they are figuring out how everything fits together. So I'm going to give you a few strategies to think about as you're reading from today and every day after that you can do at home to check your understanding. First thing I want you to think about when you stop and think, do I get it? Are you understanding what is going on? Secondly, you might be thinking about what just happened in the story. Maybe a problem just got developed. Maybe there's an issue between characters. I really want you to think about what's happening. Also, great readers want to be able to recall who is in the story. The characters might be people, they might be animals, or in today's story, they might be different kinds of food. And finally, great readers can stop and check their understanding by making sure they know where the story is happening. So today I'm going to share with you part of a story, and I want you to watch and listen how I, as a reader, stop and check my understanding so I can ensure all the pieces fit together and I know what the story is about. The story we're going to begin is called Milk Goes to School. It is by Terry Border. It was the morning of her first day of school, and Milk was feeling just the tiniest bit scared. "Don't worry," said her father. "You're la crème de la crème." That means the best of the best. And he gave her a brand new backpack for good luck. At school, Milk walked over to the first kid she saw. "I really like your backpack," Cupcake said. "Thank you," Milk answered. "My dad gave it to me. He said, I'm la crème de la crème." Waffle leaned over to Cupcake and whispered, "I think Milk is spoiled." Milk sniffed herself, but she didn't think she was spoiled. "Please find your seats, everyone," said Miss Pear. "Sit by me," Milk said to Cupcake. "You're pretty like I am." "Yep, she's spoiled," said Waffle to himself. But Milk ignored him. She didn't think she was spoiled at all. Miss Pear asked everyone to draw a picture of their family. Milk asked Carrot, "Would you like to share crayons?" "I don't care at all," Carrot said. "Like I said to Salad, let us be friends." Carrot seemed okay. Everyone did a good job, but Milk was really proud of her drawing. "Don't you think it looks beautiful?" she asked Carrot. Waffle looked at Carrot and said, "Spoiled." But Milk shook her head. She didn't think she was spoiled. She was just trying to be friendly. I'm going to stop and check my understanding. So far, I know there are lots of different types of food in this story. There's milk, there's Cupcake, Carrot, and Salad. And then who's the character who wasn't being very polite? I'm going to go back and look. Make sure I can remember who that is. Oh yes, it was Waffle. Good thing I stopped to check. Waffle is not being very kind right now. So let's go back to where we were. Then Miss Pear asked the kids what they wanted to be when they grow up. Cupcake wanted to be an artist. Peanut wanted to be the first astronaut on Mars. Potato wanted to be a sailor on a gravy boat. And Milk thought that maybe she could be a queen because she liked to be the boss. Waffle said, "She's so spoiled." "You don't seem too sweet yourself," said Milk. Next, the class worked on their spelling. Milk couldn't wait to show the other kids what a good speller she was. So when Milk's paper got splattered, she yelled and stomped her feet. "You messed it up, Soup," she said. Waffle turned to Soup and said, "She's spoiled." But Milk didn't think she was spoiled. She just liked having her paper look pretty was all. I'm going to stop there. Boys and girls, as I was reading this, I'm going to stop and think now to myself about what just happened. So they were doing a spelling activity, and I remembered that our good friend Milk, she likes her paper nice and neat. However, she got frustrated when Soup accidentally splattered on her paper. Now, as I continue reading this story on my own, I will continue to think about what else I can do that a reader can stop and check their understanding by making sure I know where the story is happening. I can keep figuring out what other events might happen and making sure that I get it and I understand all the components of the story. You can do this as readers at home. I encourage you to stop and check your understanding as you read your stories, whether you're reading to self or reading to someone. And if at any point you feel confused or you're not really sure how the pieces go together, that is a big clue to us as readers. We need to stop and reread before we continue on, so we are understanding and getting what we are reading. Great. It is your turn to try this out, first graders. We can't wait to hear all the great stories you're reading about. Have a great day.